experience sharing, the stories that you want they are. Next, we will have His Grace Archbishop John Baptist ODAMA, Archbishop of the Diocese of Gulu in northern Uganda, who will share with us his experiences. He's been at the war front, he's talked to his sons, both as victims and as perpetrators of violence. So welcome, Your Grace.
In many gatherings like this, I keep the protocol, but at the back, in front, my protocol is this. Brothers and sisters in God, for those who don't believe in God, brothers and sisters in humanity. Do you agree with that? That's where we are working. That's where, if I have anything little to contribute, it was because of these two. God and humanity. I've lived over 20 years in a protracted conflict between LRA and the government of Uganda, the present government of Uganda, for over 20 years. It started before I became a bishop. I became a bishop in 1996, May. I'm celebrating my anniversary tomorrow. As a bishop, then as Archbishop, I became 1999, a very odd year. And I took my resolution on that day, and I told the people, dear people of God, I have a child here in my hand. I took a child of about 3 years old. Should have been 2 years and a half, but I estimated it to be 3. I asked this boy one simple question. I had a microphone like this in my hand. I said, young boy, do you like war? The boy shook his head like this. I understood very well. Except for the Indians, when they shake heads like this, they are saying yes, yes. But for us here, we say no. So I was clear. Then I asked him a second question, which was very close to this. Do you like peace? The boy nodded. Then I turned to the people. I said, dear people, who are we to make this child miss what he desires? Peace. How can we make this child miss it? In the year 2000, the war between the two was very high. The worst was now 2002, where I really took the determination to say, I must act. We had a small group, as a model group, called actually Religious Leaders Peace Initiative. I'm sure some of you have heard this. It was an interreligious group. Muslims, Orthodox, Anglican, and Catholic. The first time we were coming together, having fought wars even in our country, Christians fought Muslims, and also Christians fought among themselves. We were actually enemies to one another. But for this case in my area of the northern part of Uganda, we said, all what was there in the past, let it go. We must come together. And I gave them a simple story. I said, when you are driving, you people who drive, when you are driving in a muddy place or dusty place, where does the dust go? In front or behind? Pardon? Pardon? Behind. I said all the rubbish must now be left behind. And even as we walk. So now, what do we do? With this group, we say loyalty to two people. Loyalty to God and loyalty to humanity. In those who are suffering, we must come together. And we must help the people to understand they belong to one humanity. And they are all children of one God. Even those who are fighting, they are all children of God. Therefore, we must go to these people as parents. We are to be as fathers. Fathers to the government side, fathers to the rebel side. What we want to do, we want to bring their relationship of brotherhood and sisterhood together. They have been broken. The relationship was broken. Anything to do with conflict, which is violent, turned into war, is nothing else but broken relationship. So we started to make a move together. Loyalty to God, loyalty to the people. First, we sensitize the population by sometimes walking together, praying. Again, the relationship with God must be kept alive. Advocacy, locally, nationally, and internationally, because any war, any situation of misunderstanding between human beings, whether it be between two people, affects the world. I don't know if you are aware of this. Some people think that the quarrel they have at home, in the home there, it is a home affair. It's not so. You saw Bishop Taban when he was saying, you must be smiling. Eh? You must be smiling. What will happen with the man who had fought his wife last night when he goes to job or to office? How will he be looking at the others? Gloomy. Even he may start to quarrel with any of them. Say, hey, but what's wrong with this man today? Somebody will ask, what is wrong with you? He said, you are the one looking for it. Why did you attack me? Say, hey, I've not attacked you. Why did you come at this time? I've not expected anybody here. Why did you come now? Hey, you're picking a quarrel. Remember of the quarrel with the wife at home. And now when this spills over, it can become even worse. So we said, let us go. Then said, please make sure don't promote anything of violence in the homes. Enough is enough. We have seen it. The rebels have done us bad. Some of the soldiers also did us bad. Let us do this. Then we went to the nation. We went to the international. United Nations. We said, You, United Nations, your mandate is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 4. It is written on the wall. I think our what do you call it? Our representative, Stella, may confirm this. I don't know if there are any among you here who are of UN. The mandate is written on the wall, very clear. 1948, they were now supposed to stop anything of training for war. No more training for war. But now, work for production. Change all the things of war into production instruments. Yet, today it is not so. People are still going on, even with more complicated arms. To kill a human being, just this simple human being, why do you have to go in the air and hammer from air?